ladies and gentlemen, our After Africa TV viewers, we have a very, very special guest in Truth for you tonight. So before we get into that, we have three major sponsors in our bait. And then the first one is Metisearch Event Productions, and then the second one is Sunao Taekwondo and Karate Club, and then a barber, a very fine barber named Henry here in St. Pittsburgh. We have him under the Metisearch company, so you gotta look up to that. The link will be in the description box below. And then we have a special announcement at the last part of our segment, so let's get to it. So today's guest is a young and upcoming baller by the name Felix. So Felix is going to tell us about his up-and-coming projects, events, and himself personally. So I'm going to ask him the questions, and then I hope you guys enjoy. So thank you, Felix, to honor our invitation, okay?
Yeah, thank you guys to invite me.
All right. So we're going to start the question we're going to shoot out by this. Who is Felix? Origin, family, and then you're going to tell us about your educational backgrounds too.
Okay, well, I am a half caste because my father is Nigerian and my mom is from Belarus. Currently, I was born in Belarus and in 1996, 18 April. So after that, I was visiting I haven't seen a Nigerian family in 18 years because I was talking with them in Skype, WhatsApp, and everything. But in 2006, my father was died. He had a car incident.
Sorry to that.
And after that, I have decided to learn about my Nigerian part of me. So my grandfather currently living in Nigeria, and my aunties, several aunties, my grandmas, everyone is living in Nigeria.
So basically you're rooted in Nigeria.
Yeah, of course.
Educational background, where did you study?
I have high school education in Minsk, Belarus. Then I went to the university, Technical University, there, and then after 2 years, I decided to play professional basketball, and I went to the Czech Republic to play youth league, and I quit with my education. But I want to start again, maybe when I have some more free time.
Okay, so now that actually you led me back to my second question. So take me back to your childhood memory lane. So just tell me about what even inspired you to play basketball? Because it's a big decision to quit school and to go to
go and play basketball.
Well, my father, he played basketball since he was a child. And he was young. He was 18 with my mom when they got me. So, and since that time, my mom used to take me to father's games, take me to the father's practices. So I was seeing a lot of things happening in basketball court. And I was 5 or 4 years old when Santa brought me basketball in New Year, as a gift.
So our first game on Christmas was a basketball. Was a basketball game.
And a little rim. You know that the door boards. Exactly. So I put it on the door, and I had a small ball, and something like that. So and then I went to the school, and the one guy once came to our school and came to our class and said hello guys, I'm coach of basketball. I want to create a team in our district. If you guys interested, you can come on this time, this day, to this address, and it's going to be a basketball practice. I will see how you're moving, how you're running, whatever, and we will create something. So I'm okay, I went.
Okay, I mean, that's when you were 6 or 5? 5, 6?
No, it was when I was 10.
Okay.
Whatever, 10, maybe 10. So they take me to the practice. I told my mom and dad, and they were so happy because since I was young, I was seeing how my father playing basketball. But the thing was, he had a knee injury. and in that time surgery was not allowed to the like basketball players because the doctors don't have this like knowledge to do a lot of surgeries.
Knee surgery.
Yeah, so he have meniscus problem. So he quit with basketball.
Yeah.
But his dream was in him because we watched all the Chicago Bulls, 1997. Yeah.
Frank represented.
Yeah. We watched these games and like
The MG house was done.
yeah. Like my father's best player was Sean Kemp, Supersonics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know him? Yeah.
The player.
He's a big guy.
Well, so I'm gonna have a follow-up question on that one because you just brought up something interesting. Because now, when everybody grows up, like we have an idol, right? We
of
look
course.
up to. So who's that, basically?
Oh man.
Yeah, it can be in basketball or anything.
In my flat, like when you come to my house in Minsk, it still walls with Allen Iverson.
Wow.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, man.
Philadelphia Sixers.
Yeah, everything. In Allen Iverson.
His name was the answer.
Yeah,
exactly.
the answer. Yeah, and there is like a description of the wall. Something is like the answer what God can do with the people, with player, like whatever. Yeah. So Allen Iverson, he's the best.
Yeah,
He's still the best, but
still the best. Exactly.
I think it's more personal problem.
yeah, it's just personal problem mixed up with career and.
Okay, can you tell me about one of the best move in the NBA, like the best one till today still like you know the quote Lou of the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Like, he was playing with the game the Sixers against the Lakers.
Yeah, I know.
He got a 3-point shot.
Yeah,
and then
he stepped over him.
Exactly, he stepped over.
Yeah, I know, of course.
That was one of the nice movies he did.
He stepped over him.
Till today,
Yeah.
Iverson was really the answer.
But he crossed Jordan one time in the
Exactly.
free throw line. This is the best one. He give him small cross, then double cross, short and score, man.
Wow, that was
MG.
Interesting. So now, I'm gonna take you back to your roots right now. So,
Okay.
Of course, you've been to Africa specifically to be in Nigeria. Which
Yeah.
part of Nigeria?
Like originally, my family is from Delta State.
Oh, okay.
So, but now everyone moved to central part of Nigeria, is Abuja,
Abuja, yeah,
capital of the city. Yes,
sure.
so.
Of course. So, what's your take in generally in the basketball scene of Africa, and to be specific, Nigeria? Can you talk about something? How popular is basketball over there? I know they have the hip hop culture over there, so that's it's interconnected. But yeah,
Of course.
you can give us
Like, I think in Nigeria, especially like Abuja, Lagos, like Kaduna, basketball is very okay. Like, but
just okay.
yeah.
Does the basketball is popular than football in those cities?
No. Football is dominating there. Like you can see, even in the stadium when we had the practice, there is like several, like 13 football courts, and everyone, like some academies, some American comes to practice the Nigerian guys, and they push them to like play in Europe.
Yeah.
They give them opportunities. In basketball, it's not like that.
It's like you can say sport agent, right?
They create an academy.
Yeah.
Based on just Nigerian players. So they not bring in some foreign players,
Exactly.
just Nigerian players, and they took them since like they're 12, and they like practice them, give them knowledge of football, and then like 18, 19, a lot of guys like that I know, they play like in Romania, Bulgaria, like Spain, like a lot of guys.
Can you name some who have made into the national team?
Oh man, I was practicing with Amarula, brother, like his older brother. He was like practicing with me in Nigeria. So. And actually, one guy from U19 and U20 team, Terry Enwa. He's my best friend. Like he is playing in FIFA World Cup 2006. Yes.
In the national team.
Yeah. He played in Nigeria. Yeah.
So, Felix, right? Where do you see yourself in like 5 or 10 years?
Whew, man, it's a hard question.
What's your vision? Because this channel is for the youth, right?
Yeah, of course.
You're here to inspire them, so they have to know they're expecting something grand.
Oh.
Yeah.
I decided like when I lost my father, I decided to not quit basketball. So I will be pushing like till it's over. And actually, like right now, my dream is to play national team in Nigeria because when I was 18, I had an opportunity to select the country,
To be selected,
to be selected. So when I was 16 years old, I was playing in Belarus national team, and then like after 18, I still have this chance to select the team, and then I decided to select Nigeria because like I want to honor my family in Nigeria. Like I want to wear the jersey of my surname. So and I think like he would love it, and my grandfather, who is in Nigeria right now, he's like supporting me too. Like,
So we say hi to your grandfather.
Hi grandfather, and to all my family.
And because I just did a fact check and said that in 2018 you were selected with the Nigerian national team. And you actually come for the Afro basket.
It was
So
like.
Can you tell us that experience being?
Talk about it.
Tell us about the story. How that happened.
Okay, what I want to tell you is like when I first came to Nigeria, I didn't know anyone there. So like
So you have no links.
like my grandfather decided to just take me to the national stadium in Abuja. So I went there and I saw the guys practicing with the coach. They have some like academy or something, and he talked to that coach and he already like loved the idea to bring me to the team because so they bring me to the team and the coach told me that like we can talk to the president of the federation about the opportunities to upcoming like Afro basket camps. I'm not telling you about the player like team to making a team or something because like I'm still a young player for them.
You still have time.
And they told me that I'm supposed to talk with the president of the federation. So I have talked with him like maybe
by that time, because I know in sport it's not a player who is going to talk with the president of by that time, do you have any agent?
No, I didn't have agent. Nobody. Coach
So you were
knows
doing everything by yourself.
The coach knows this president by himself. He told me that he can talk to him. He can ask him about the possibilities to talk with him like directly, because like direct talk is the best talk. And when I enter his office, like we have talked to him about a lot of things. We have talked like 40 minutes, something, and he told me that I'm a good guy and he wants me to put me in like national team camp list. So he put me in the list, but then like everything disappears, and he got cut from the NBBF. And that's it. Like from that time, like they haven't contacted me.
Have you? Right now, do you have any agent who is in charge of your marketing of your career? Do you have any agent?
Like I had one, but like we have a serious problems with him. Like for sure, he's from Bosnia and Herzegovina. He didn't respond me to my message. So basically,
he was one of those who just use players and never tried to make them achieve their dreams, right?
Like, let me tell you like that, he's a new in the business.
So he also has no links.
Yes, like he basically like his brother, he's the coach in Germany, and he has several coaches in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So like, but they're like coaching young teams. So like, he promised me a lot of things, but that's it.
And also, if I just show that last year you played in Spain, and you have played. You play in Spain. You play in the country's games, Croatia, Serbia. Yeah, you played.
No, it's Bosnia. It was Bosnia and Herzegovina.
By that time?
No, this summer.
This summer.
It was this summer camp.
Okay.
Like summer camp. Like Samir Avdic, he's a big guy in Bosnia and Herzegovina basketball. He was the captain of Yugoslavian team. And like he and my agent, they know each other, so they invite me to the camp. So I went there, and a lot of players, like very good players, like especially there was the best player in Iraq was there, and 2 or 3 Americans was there, and a lot of guys who played like in France, Serbia, Croatia, like very top players, like top players. So
when you say top players, do you mean they were better than you or what?
No, like we have different positions. Like you see, like we had a lot of good big players, like centers, power forwards. But like me, as a shooter, like I'm just shooter.
So you play basically you play small forward. We can say that for those who understand the basketball language.
No, like I play 3 and deep.
Yeah,
type of style.
10 deep. 3 deep is the small forward, or you play on 3.
No, like normally I'm shooting guard.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
I'm a 3 and D type of player. It's like 2, 3, 1. I can play 1, like, but not that good. So like if you put me on 2, I can attack the rim.
Yeah.
I can do like shot of dribble.
Yeah.
But if you put me on 3, I will be
You
just
basically
spotting and
spot
shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let make this interview a little bit fun. So I'm gonna throw you up some questions and you're gonna answer me.
Okay.
Yeah. So which basketball shoe is your favorite?
Actually, like every time I was playing like in Steph Curry shoes,
Okay.
but on my birthday this year, my brother brought me Kyrie.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
guys, yeah.
You can show it to our guys and then
Yeah,
see how your shoes
look.
is.
I have 2 pairs of these shoes,
Yeah.
so definitely I like it.
Yeah.
But
Your personal.
I
favorite.
think like it's Curry,
Curry,
Seth Curry,
So Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron.
Okay. WNBA or MMA?
Oh come on, you got to give respect for the girls, like for the women.
All right.
They're doing a lot of shit.
All right. Space Jam or Coach Carter?
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Okay. Cable TV or Netflix?
Oh, Netflix, of course, guys.
All right.
I watch all Netflix.
All right. Okay. Did you have fun here?
Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys.
Okay. And the last and final question: do you have any message for the young prodigies just like you, who just want to have, like, who just want to fulfill their dreams and stuff like that? Do you want to say something to them? You have to actually.
I have to, and I will tell you guys one thing, that you should never give up on your dream. And if someone don't believe in you, you can just like go away from this person and do whatever you want to do in life, because you have only one life and you gotta do what you gotta do. Like if you want to play basketball, go and play basketball. If you want to go and like be a musician, go and be a musician. Because even your parents can decide your future, because a lot of times, like I know in Nigeria, like especially in Nigeria, let's say like that, parents, they don't like they don't understand when children go to sport, select sport, because they think that sport, if you get injured, that's it, that's over, and you like.
Yeah, that part, I think we can understand that they don't want that kid just go on sport. They want study and sport.
Yeah, no.
They say in case if you have an injury on sport, then you can
exactly.
back up. You can have a study as a backup.
Yeah.
That was also like I also go for that. So to be a great player, like in US, when you see all those players in NBA, they graduate from university, so they have a study background. So
Yeah, of course, but the thing is that in Europe, like, it's almost impossible to go to study and play basketball, because you need to practice as hard as Americans. You get me? Americans have a great system, great education and sports system, and they're working with it like several years. But in Europe, it's something not like that, because in Europe there is a lot of academies who can select players all over the world, and they bring the players in one place, and all they want to do is just
to get the best play, to get the best out of them.
to play in NBA, but they don't have this time, because in US, when you're like 5 or 6, you're just grabbing the ball and go outside and play basketball, and you play with the good guys, you know. But in Europe, it's not like that. So that's why in Europe, players focus on basketball, because to Europe player like playing NBA, he got to work like double than American, because he don't have this basic basketball like IQ and athleticism.
No, I will say it's not always the truth, but we know that Americans, they are good in basketball. There are some players, though they started basketball 7 years ago, but they are also doing great. I can take you to example. We have Joel Embiid in the Sixers. He started playing basketball 7 years ago. Now he's the best center in the NBA.
But they took him. They took him to America.
Exactly, but also you have the MVP, not the MVP. MIP, yeah, the most improved player, Pascal Siakam,
Yeah.
from the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
He started playing 7 years ago, and last year he won that.
No, but you're telling me about Africans.
Exactly. So,
But I'm telling you about Europe, like kind of.
that means you see that African players are much they have that capacity. We can say it's something natural, but you
Yes.
say they can make it easily in NBA than European players.
African players have like strength,
Yeah.
which European players don't have.
Exactly. I agree.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because when you go with Joel and Beep, I will go with Jokic, and that's it. You get me?
Yeah.
Jokic, he's not that good
As good as NBA,
as athlete,
Yeah.
but he's smart. And the thing is that when European player goes to NBA, he brings smartness to the team. Like Bogdanovic.
Yeah.
See how he's playing.
He's playing with the Sacramento Kings. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the perfect
Yeah.
because he can think and he's shooter. So he can shoot like whatever you want from him. He will shoot and he will make the shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have the